Hi, you guys. How's it going?
Good.
Oh, Dave, there you are. Welcome to our Pastors in Pandemic series. I'm so excited about this. It's great to see your faces.
Good to see you too.
Thanks. So let's start with Pastor Dave. Where are you? What do you do besides just work on Sunday?
We are located in Rensselaer, New York, just east of Albany. And we have been here for 12 years, pastoring Community Gospel Church.
I can't believe it's been 12 years. That's awesome. And Courtney, what do you do?
So I help Dave in the church, do a little bit of everything, children's ministry, women's ministry, some counseling, just a little bit of everything in the church. And then we have 6 children. Our 2 oldest are grown and out of the house, and a 17-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And I homeschool ones that are old enough to go to school, and I teach in a homeschool consortium. I teach Bible and drama, and so we're all busy sometimes.
Yeah, you're one of the busiest people I've ever met. That's good. Well, we're in the like this has never happened before. This where we are today. It's just unbelievable. So I just wanted to get some pastors' perspectives on what's happening in your world. So Pastor Dave, I'm going to start with you with what's been the biggest struggle that has happened over the last 8 weeks? Like, what's been your biggest struggle?
I think our biggest struggle has been keeping ourselves connected to our people in the church and keeping our people connected to each other, because we're just so used to being with each other all the time. And now we're not. So I think just keeping everybody connected and trying to keep everybody encouraged during this time.
That's good. That's got to be so hard. I can't even imagine what it's like. Courtney, what's been the biggest struggle for you?
I think for me, it would be mental and emotional fatigue. Just everything's new, and trying to encourage and help people who are going through something that's new while you're going through it yourself. And, trying to learn how to do church online and do something that's new, not try to reinvent something either, but try and just maneuver all of that. And at the same time, I'm doing the same thing with school, trying to teach online and figure out how to do that when, you can't necessarily do the same thing that you've always done, and then helping our kids maneuver life in a way that they've never done it before, and helping them do something. So just trying to combat that fatigue that comes mentally and emotionally, and stay connected to Jesus through the whole thing, because it's really easy when you're going through all of that, and so much of that's connected to the Word of God. Like, we're trying to encourage people in the Word and do that. That can kind of be your job, and you forget to do it yourself,
Exactly.
And so just kind of make sure that I'm staying connected to Jesus, because when I am, then I'm okay. But when I'm not, and I'm just doing it because it's my job, not okay. So
it's not going well. Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good point. The mental and emotional fatigue is exhausting. Yeah. Pastor Dave, where did you get In the Car with PD? I mean, I've titled it, but it's my favorite.
Well, thank you. When this thing first started, as you know, I think I was never really a Facebook person.
Oh, I know.
And Courtney suggested, why don't you do some kind of video on our church Facebook page, just a short devotion, a couple of times a week, to help keep our people encouraged and to just sort of get them, going in their spirit, get them through the week. And so, she showed me how to do that. And we had no quiet place in our house whatsoever with all the kids. So I had to go out to the car. So I started going out to the car, and I like your title. I love those comments. I just started calling it Take 5 with Pastor Dave. And it's just a short 5-minute devotion. Yeah. And it was just Courtney's idea. I just put them together and go out there. And I'm still very nervous when I do that, because I'm not really used to this whole video Facebook thing.
It's when I first saw you on Facebook Live, I was like, the world has changed. What is happening?
The
That's
world
the
truly
best.
has changed.
I like In the Car with PD because I just think that's the best.
I
And I
think
love
it's a great title. Thank you.
you tell great stories. It's just really good, and it's 5 minutes. You're not trying to give us an hour sermon. It's
Yep.
really good. So
Thank you.
that's one thing I've loved about this. I mean, I use the word love loosely, but is being able to see all my friends preach and teach and talk, and it's really been good.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, yes. And so my next question is, what? And Courtney, I want to start with you. What's your greatest hope that you hope you get from this, or as a church, or as a family, or what's your greatest hope?
I think that one of the things that I realized that we've done is that I feel like we're almost connecting in some ways more than we have before.
Mm-hmm.
There are more phone calls, there are more text messages, there are more people reaching out to each other, and I hope that continues. And I hope that the way that we're asking God to give us creative ways
Mm-hmm.
to minister continues.
That's good.
And also, I love the fact that we're seeing people who rejected the church building start their attending church online.
That's good.
And we have people that are sending us letters saying, hey, I came to your church once and I thought maybe, but yeah, I wasn't going to come, but I've been watching you online and
That's good.
I'm hearing from God now.
That's
And
awesome.
you have family members of people in church that are coming to small groups online, and they've never gone to church before. They've never opened a Bible, but they're coming to small groups online.
Isn't it crazy?
I hope that continues. I love it.
Yeah, that's
I
so
love
good.
that God is doing something new that might never have happened if this hadn't happened.
Exactly.
I hope that continues.
That's good. Pastor Dave, what about you? What's your hope? I'm sure you agree with Courtney because she said it so well.
Yeah, mine actually goes along with Courtney's. I hope that all over the world, people who have decided to follow the Lord, make some kind of commitment to follow him, that they'll continue to do that and honor that commitment when this thing is over or when it settles down, that it won't just be sort of like, oh God, if you get me out of this, I'll follow you. And then when he does, they forget about their commitment. I hope that people really, like the parable of the sower, the seed will go into good soil and take root, months and years from now.
That's good. That's really good. Well, you guys, thank you so much for your time, for, getting out of your church, getting out and taking time for this. We really appreciate it. And give my love to those beautiful humans that you're raising, because I love them.
Sure will. It's so good to see you, Joanne. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.